Introduction to Reverse Project Management, RPM. Traditional project management follows a forward planning approach. Define objectives, create a roadmap, allocate resources, execute tasks, and evaluate outcomes. However, some complex, uncertain, or constrained projects require a reverse planning approach, starting from the desired outcome and working backward to identify the best path to execution. This methodology is known as Reverse Project Management, RPM. RPM is particularly useful in time-sensitive, high-stakes, or innovation-driven projects where traditional methods may fail to provide flexibility and efficiency. Core principles of Reverse Project Management. Reverse Project Management focuses on working backward from the final goal to define the necessary steps to achieve it. The key principles include outcome-based planning. Start with the end goal and determine the key results needed to achieve it. Backward task decomposition. Break down the final deliverable into necessary milestones and supporting activities. Flexible execution strategy. Adapt the path as required instead of following a rigid step-by-step plan. Critical path identification in reverse. Determine dependencies and potential roadblocks by mapping key steps backward. Resource-driven adjustments. Allocate resources dynamically based on what is needed to reach the final goal. Risk anticipation from the end perspective. Instead of identifying risks from the start, evaluate risks by analyzing the gaps between the ideal outcome and the current state. Key steps in Reverse Project Management RPM involves the following structured approach. 1. Define the final outcome and deliverables. Clearly articulate the end goal, including the expected output, success criteria, and impact. Establish measurable key performance indicators, KPIs, or OKRs, objectives and key results. Identify constraints such as time, budget, and resource limitations. 2. Work backward to identify milestones. Start with the final deliverable and determine what needs to be in place immediately before reaching the goal. Continue moving backward step by step, identifying all necessary stages until reaching the project's current state. Define dependencies between milestones to create a structured workflow. 3. Identify critical tasks and required resources. Analyze each milestone to determine key tasks, responsible teams, and required resources, time, money, personnel, tools. Establish dependencies. Which tasks must be completed before others can begin? Use backward scheduling techniques to map the earliest possible start and end dates. 4. Conduct a gap analysis and identify risks. Compare the current state of the project with the required final state. Identify risks, constraints, and bottlenecks that could hinder achieving the final outcome. Develop contingency plans to mitigate major risks. 5. Optimize and streamline the execution plan. Remove inefficiencies by consolidating redundant steps. Leverage agile and adaptive strategies to adjust execution based on real-time conditions. Develop an execution roadmap with a focus on flexibility and iterative adjustments. 6. Implement, monitor, and adjust in real time. Execute the plan with a focus on incremental results and continuous monitoring. Use feedback loops to ensure tasks align with the expected final goal. Make data-driven adjustments as necessary. Advantages of Reverse Project Management. 1. Improved goal clarity and alignment. Focusing on the final outcome ensures that all activities align with achieving tangible results. Reduces wasted effort on non-essential activities. 2. Efficient resource allocation. Backward planning allows for optimized use of resources, avoiding bottlenecks and shortages. Helps in prioritizing critical tasks over unnecessary work. 3. Enhanced risk management. Identifies potential gaps, challenges, and risks upfront by analyzing the difference between the current state and the desired outcome. Allows for proactive contingency planning. 4. Increased flexibility and adaptability. RPM allows teams to adjust and pivot strategies dynamically rather than being locked into a linear sequence of tasks. Ideal for industries requiring fast adaptation, such as startups, tech innovation, and crisis management. 5. Accelerated project completion. Eliminates unnecessary steps and focuses only on what directly contributes to the end goal. Reduces the likelihood of delays by working with critical milestones first. When to use Reverse Project Management. RPM is particularly useful in 1. Crisis management and urgent projects. When time is critical, working backward ensures the fastest route to a solution. 2. Innovation and product development. Helps in launching new products where traditional approaches may not be efficient. 3. Complex problem solving. Suitable for projects requiring non-linear thinking and rapid adaptability. 4. Resource-constrained projects. Optimizes available resources by prioritizing critical tasks. 5. Mergers and acquisitions. Reverse mapping ensures a seamless transition from the current state to integration goals. 6. Event planning and large-scale coordination. Ensures all necessary elements are in place before the final event. Comparison. RPM versus traditional project management. Challenges and limitations of RPM. Despite its advantages, RPM has certain limitations. Requires high-level clarity of the final goal. If the final outcome is unclear or undefined, RPM may struggle to provide a structured path forward. Difficult for regulatory and compliance-driven projects requiring strict procedural adherence, e.g., government, finance, healthcare, may not fully benefit from RPM's flexibility. Not suitable for routine or simple projects. If a project follows a well-established process, traditional project management may be more efficient. Potential for misalignment if not carefully monitored. Because tasks are planned in reverse, teams must constantly validate alignment with the original objective. Reverse project management, RPM, is a powerful approach for handling time-sensitive, complex, and innovation-driven projects. By working backward from the desired outcome, it allows for greater flexibility, efficiency, and adaptability. While not suitable for all project types, it is especially valuable in crisis management, product launches, and high-stakes problem-solving. When applied correctly, RPM can drive faster execution, better risk anticipation, and optimized resource use, making it a valuable tool for modern project managers.